Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Elon Musk is at it again. Yeah, family, he's running around here taking credit for getting people all amped up about the possibility of getting rid of Social Security and Medicaid and SNAP. Yeah. I want to play this video from Elon Musk when he was being interviewed about a year ago when he first got the job as the DOGE director. This is before him and his buddy Trump fell out. Check this out. Leave your comments and I'll come back with mine.
Let's not have America go bankrupt with waste and fraud. So that's what I'm here for. And we're making good progress.
Yes, you are. You're going to go another year?
Yeah, I think so.
Final report, middle of next year?
Well, we're just getting things done as opposed to writing a report. Like say, reports don't mean anything. You got to actually take action.
Yes.
So the waste and fraud in entitlement spending, which is which is most of the federal spending is entitlements. So that's like the big one to eliminate, because that's the sort of $500 billion, maybe $700 billion a year.
Okay. Elephant in the room. The dude came in talking about how he was going to save so much money for the American people. They created this organization called DOGE, this agency called DOGE, right? Which stands for Department of Government Efficiency. Well, they said they was going to save Americans billions and billions of dollars. In fact, they said trillions. And I think to date, they had only saved the American people somewhere around $10 billion or something like that. They said that they would save trillions, right? It was so bad, it was a complete failure. Elon went his way and Trump went his way and DOGE dissolved, right? It's nothing, right? Another elephant in the room. Elon Musk, and this should have been the first elephant. The dude is a foreigner. He ain't even from the US. The next elephant, he's a billionaire. Billionaires cannot relate to the struggles of everyday people, especially billionaires who have always had money, who grew up in money. Elon Musk grew up in money in South Africa. He come from money. So they've always had it. They've always had privilege, right? They've always had money and privilege. He cannot relate to the average everyday American. And so he shouldn't even be in a position to run a department like that in the first place. He should have never been in that type of position because he can't relate. It's like somebody from the boondocks coming into the inner city, patrolling the neighborhood. They can't relate, man. It ain't gonna work. It don't work. So here's another reason why, and this is the most glaring thing about why what Elon Musk said is problematic. It undermines earned benefits. Social Security and Medicaid are not government handouts. They are systems workers paid into over their lifetimes. If you get rid of those systems, then you're going to force veterans, you're going to force seniors, you're going to force individuals who are disabled into poverty. But he don't care about that. He can't even relate to that because all he sees is, oh, we're giving stuff to people. We're giving stuff to people, not even realizing, not even taking the time to realize that he's undermining earned benefits. That's like somebody getting mad at you, somebody saying, you know what, that's like you putting your money into a bank account. And then you go try to cash, or you go try to get some money out of the account, and they call the police on you, or they tell you ain't no money in it. We had to shut it down because you was coming here, you was trying to take too much. We already gave you enough money. You dig what I'm saying, fam? Not cool at all. And this is also a threat to vulnerable populations. SNAP and entitlement programs provide essential nutrition and health services to low-income families and retirees. Take that away, and what do you think you're going to have? You're going to have people being removed from their homes. You're going to have people going starving. People going to die. It's going to lead to so much hardship, so much unnecessary hardship. You know, one of the things that I really despise about living in the United States is the lack of unity in the United States, the way that we treat each other, the little regard that we have for those of us who are not doing as well, right? We have no compassion, zero empathy, and we have very little patience for anybody who makes a mistake and comes up short. We have any room for that. But at the same time, since none of us are perfect, we all make mistakes. But because we're in a different income bracket, we think we should be treated more special because, after all, you know, we're smart, we got money, you know, we live a different life. And, you know, so that means I can embezzle $50 million and I can still look down on the person who stole $50 out of a retail store. Isn't that what we do in America? We see people who have a lot of means committing crimes all the time. From messing with these children to embezzling money, being involved in Ponzi schemes, getting involved in stealing money from their clients. Sometimes you have accountants and you have brokers, stockbrokers stealing money, millions from their clients. You have politicians who commit fraud and they steal money. And when they get caught, it's a slap on the wrist. And those same people got the audacity to look down on somebody who steals a Snicker out the store. What make you different? What make you any different? See, that's the problem that I got right there, fam. That's the problem I have. Elon Musk, I don't like that dude. I don't like them ugly ass cars he have either. I said it once, I'll say it again. Those ugly ass cars that Elon Musk have, most people wouldn't even be driving them if it wasn't Elon Musk. See, some of us, we get so caught up in other people's money. We get caught up in the fact that other people have money and we think it's our money. We talk like it's our money. Man, Elon got this. Man, Elon doing it. Man, he's sending people to the moon. Man, Elon Musk. Man, he's smart, man. If he say something, man, you know, the stock's gonna move. If he all he gotta do is send out a tweet, and next thing you know how many people that lost money following his stock picks, his crypto picks. How many people that lost money? There are some people who have lost millions and millions and millions of dollars. Elon Musk is a sworn racist. He uses his X platform daily to talk down on Black people and promote white supremacy. You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to take my word for it. Just go to his site and look at the stuff that he reposts or posts. That's why he bought X. He said he bought X so that people could have exercise free speech. No, what he did is he bought X so that people could exercise hate speech. That's why he bought it. And of course, it was a good investment, but he wanted to gain control of that narrative so that he could push that separatist, that white supremacist ideology. And if you go to X, they're crawling all over X, those white supremacist type dudes. They're all over X. Yeah, man, it's that bad. So I don't like them. And I do not understand for the life of me why any black person with any type of self-respect would drive one of his vehicles. Them ugly ass trucks especially. Those trucks, they look like scrap iron, man. Those trucks look like scrap iron. I can guarantee you if a black man would have made that truck, nobody would have bought it. We already know certain people gonna hate. But I can guarantee you, none of these black dudes with all that money, they wouldn't be buying that. They wouldn't have bought that truck. They wouldn't have bought it. Man, sure, I want to support him, man, but damn, man, this is ugly, that truck. And then I seen a black dude in Africa who got some electric vehicles. Yeah, I've seen some black dudes and a black dude in Africa, and those vehicles look way better than the Tesla. But you know they gonna block them. You know Trump ain't gonna let that black dude come bring those cars over here and make money. He's not gonna allow that to happen. You know, because in America, they got a mentality of anybody but black. Because if they allow it to come over here, I'm absolutely gonna be one of the first to go buy the truck, buy the vehicles, whatever he's selling. I'm gonna be one of the first to buy it. Absolutely. Elon Musk. No more talk.